Most people come to one realization very late in life, that understanding itself arrived too late. For many men, this awareness comes only after half of life has already passed. And eventually, a quiet question appears. What was I really living for? Ancient Chinese philosophers asked this question thousands of years ago, and remarkably, their answers still speak to us with the same clarity today. In youth, men are trained to look forward, never inward. Higher positions, more money, greater recognition. They learn how to win. They learn how not to fall behind. They push themselves relentlessly, believing that strength is proven through endurance. Along the way, conversations with family grow shorter. Long-standing relationships slowly fade. Peace of mind is postponed for a future that never quite arrives. Confucius taught that human dignity must come before profit. Yet many men only understand this after success has already been reached, when they realize there is no one left to share it with. Laozi taught that life cannot be forced into obedience. Still, in the first half of life, we try to control everything. When plans fail, we grow angry. When people resist, we grow frustrated. We begin to believe the world is something to be conquered. So we push harder, hold on tighter, endure longer than we should. Only later does a quieter truth emerge. What we cling to most tightly is often what slips away first, and what we release is often what remains. Looking back in old age, the most peaceful moments were not the victories, but the moments of surrender. Zhuangzi observed that what appears useless often survives the longest. In youth, we try desperately to be useful, strong, capable, never wrong. So we stay silent when we should apologize. We endure alone when we should ask for help. With time, another realization arrives. How many relationships were lost to protect pride? How many connections were broken by words meant to win rather than to understand? The freedom Zhuangzi described was not standing above others, but reaching a place where comparison no longer mattered. Across ancient Chinese philosophy, the purpose of life was never competition. It was harmony. Not a life that moves faster, but one that does not collapse. Not a life that owns more, but one that can still walk beside others until the end. Yet many men grasp this truth only in the later chapters of life, when time feels limited and few choices can be undone. These philosophies were never meant to scold the young. They exist to help us live with fewer regrets in the present. Not to say that it is too late, but to remind us that this moment may still be the earliest we have. Perhaps the ancient philosophers are quietly telling us this. Life is not a game about learning how to win, but a journey of understanding what must never be lost.